Hey guys, welcome to Mrs. C's Corner.
Thank you all for joining me here this evening at Mrs. C's Corner, where I read you some amazing books, do some awesome crafts, and give you guys a chance to win some amazing gifts. Tonight's book is called Mistletoe. But before we begin, I'm going to ask you guys to go ahead and like this video, and if you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Y'all know the vibes. Let's get into this. Once again, family and friends, tonight's book is called Mistletoe by Margie Palatini, illustrated by Henry Cole. Y'all know the vibes. Let's get into this. "'Twas the season and Moose was merry. He joyfully tickled the ivories with the tuneful of tidings and a flurry of fa-la-la-la-las. He was so full of ho-ho-hos, even his moustache had the holiday spirit." But Moose was more than just a bit merry and bright. He was busy, busy, busy. There was a lot to be done on his list of to-dos. But with orderly organization and a bit of regimentation, lots of imagination, and just plain old Moose know-how, getting ready for the big day should have been simple. Easy, yes, in all probability, just perfectly perfect. He wasted not one merry minute. Moose got moving and put some hustle into the holiday bustle. He went to work. He wrote cards and letters till his hooves hurt, check. He shopped till he dropped, check. He hauled home boxes and bags and presents galore. Moose had gifts from everyone stacked from ceiling to floor. Check, check, check. Then he wrapped yo, 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 and he ribboned ho, ho, ho. And on each and every package, he tied a big, beautiful bow. Check and double check. So far, so simple, so easy, so perfectly perfect. Another look at the list and Moose headed for the kitchen. He pulled out the pots, pans, and bowls, shifted through stacks and racks of cookbooks. He whisked with the left, spooned with his right. Moose baked tons of tins of cookies, check. Dozens of cakes, breads, and sweets, check, check, check. He made jellies, sticky jams. Moose roasted a goose and some chestnuts. He toasted marshmallows and yams. Check, 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 triple check. Yes, yes, so simple, so easy, but of course, so. Decorations were up next on his list of things to do and get done, so Moose decked the halls, then spruced up the walls. He beaded, bowed, and mistletoed. He gathered garlands, roped wreaths and holly, jingle-belled, sang Noels. Oh, good golly, this Moose was jolly. Check, 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 check. Last but not least, he hung all the stockings, each and every one with special care. Just in time, too. Soon Santa would be there. Check and final check. Yes, sir, getting ready for Christmas was an absolute snap. And so simple, so easy. And if he did say so himself, Moose thought totally, utterly, completely, perfectly perfect. On that night before Christmas, Mother, little Sissy, Bucky, and Junior looked all through the house. What a job Moose had done. Everything looked bountiful, festive, quite fine indeed. There was just one minor problem, if you will. "Oh dear," sighed the missus as the five stared at the empty corner. Oh my, oh gee." "Pop, what happened?" cried Junior. "You forgot the tree." Oh no. "Oops, where would we hang the tinsel, string the popcorn, light the lights? Where would Santa leave his gifts for the kiddies on Christmas Eve night?" So Moose pulled on his galoshes and put on his hat. He would find a tree somewhere, somehow, and that's all there was to that. So out went the moose, braving blustery, blowing winds and the cold, trudging through the snowdrifts, courageous and bold. Moose first hoofed down to the corner, not a tree to be had. Then he slid around the block. Uh-oh, things were looking bad. He went down every boulevard, street, and little road. He looked down the lanes and alleys. Every tree had been sold. There wasn't a branch, not a twig, not even one lousy bolus bough hanging around. Nope, not a nothing, not a tree to be found. Oh, no. No tree, sighed the sad moose as he came home empty-handed that snowy eve. The kids tried to make the best of it. They said, "Oh, so who needs a tree?" But Moose could plainly see they were short on the glee. He knew he had to do something, and that's just what he did. In the empty corner he stood and spread his arms out very wide. Then he smiled at his children, and he winked at his bride. "Kids," he declared, "fetch your forgetful father some of that tried and true family glop." So came the kids carrying a big pot of glue, and without a word to one another, they knew what to do. They each took a part, grabbing strands, taking hold. Then carefully, oh so carefully, they glopped and they blopped, they pasted and they pressed. They curled and they twirled every which way a follicle can fathom, until Moose's magnificent mustache was indeed even more of a marvel to see. Moose was just a few needles shy of being an evergreen tree. They strung Moose with lights from his head to his toes, and draped him with tinsel begin right from his nose. They hung balls that were shiny, and bells that twinkled, candy canes, berries, and plum sugar sprinkled. Then they all stood back. Junior plugged in his pop. Ooh, ah, yes. Moose truly was one incredible sight. He was glorious and glowing, and boy, oh boy, was he ever bright. Oh. Then Junior placed the star on top of Moose's head. He gave him a kiss and a pat, and they all headed off to bed. Except Moose, of course. He stayed in the corner instead, still twinkling and blinkling and waiting for Santa. Oh, so it wasn't so simple, and it wasn't so easy. And okay, it wasn't so perfectly perfect. But do you know what? It was pretty close. Ho, ho, ho. Wow! What a great moose dad to stand in as the tree. You all did such a great job helping me read tonight. Thank you. Wow, Daddy Moose sure knows how to decorate. You guys hear that? You know what time it is. It's Mrs. C's gift away time. But before we go ahead and punch out a new number, I want to go ahead and announce last night's winner to the awesome racing reel for the Switch controller. Oh, it looks like we have mail. I wonder what's inside. I'm so excited. The winner's inside. I'm so excited. Drum roll, please. And tonight's winner is Corey Yeats. Congratulations, Corey. Please go ahead and email me at mccorner2020@gmail.com. That's mccorner2020@gmail.com. Or you can DM me on Instagram at Mrs. C Corner. Congratulations! I'm so excited. Before we punch out a new number, once again, you can win these prizes for yourself. You can win them for someone else and rewrap them. You can play multiple times, and all the correct answers that are in by midnight are put into a magical bucket, and my special elf picks out a winner. I'm so excited. Let's find out what tonight's prize is. I'm going to close my eyes. Let's put our board back up. Perfect. 9. And I believe 9 would be in here, possibly. Let's see. 9 is a good one. It's a great one. It is an electronic keyboard. Whoa, how awesome. All right, so tonight's question is, what was the only thing Daddy Moose forgot and couldn't find anywhere? What was the only thing Daddy Moose forgot and he couldn't find anywhere? Do you know the answer? If so, you have until midnight to go ahead and comment the answer below, and I'll announce the winner in tomorrow night's video. Good luck! Well, family and friends, tonight has been absolutely splendid. Thank you all for spending your evenings here with me, Mrs. C and Mrs. C's Corner. And remember to tune in tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And remember, children, mind your manners, your P's, and your Q's. Until next time, family, good night and farewell! Don't forget to email me at mccorner2020@gmail.com and follow me on Instagram at Mrs. C Corner. Thank you so much for watching.